Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress, and I'm here with your Gemini Twin Flame Zodiac reading for the month of May for I said Twin Flames, sorry, I'm repeating myself. Twin Flames for the month of May 2022, because I did one last year, May 2021. I did May through December, and then I quit for a little while, so now I'm back at it. So thanks for coming back to watch these. They're very insightful, and I think we're having a lot of high energy twin flame connectivity going on, especially because it's a 222 year, and this is a number 6 year love year, the lovers. And so it's important, I think, that we dive into the twin flame connection month to month again. So what I've been doing is using this little spread in the back of my Enchanted Romance Tarot booklets that you get with the holographic deck. And this is a little twin flame spread matching up the divine masculine with the divine feminine. So this side is going to represent the divine masculine, this side the divine feminine. Divine masculine, divine feminine, male, female doesn't always mean the same thing. Go with what resonates. And I'm going to be using pronouns like he and she, but definitely ignore pronouns if that doesn't gel with you. And it just depends on where you see yourself. But most of likely, the masculines will feel this energy and the feminines will feel this side. And you can change it up. We definitely have both male. We definitely have masculine and feminine energy within us. And though some of us, like the feminines or females, would generally have more of a feminine energy and be attracted to that masculine counterpart, okay? So that's how I'm coming at this, but definitely put yourself where you see yourself. And so same-sex relationships are definitely welcome and encouraged and loved, and it all just depends on your energy. You could be more masculine than feminine. So let's go ahead and see how this is going to work. We're going to compare his feelings to her feelings, his thoughts to her thoughts, his hopes to her hopes, and his actions to her actions. All right, and I'm using similar but different tarots. These two tarot decks are Vanessa Salmina's decks, and this one is the Pastel Journey Tarot, and this one is the Gentle Heart Tarot. And then we're going to use the Romance Angels and the Romantic Fairy for the masculine and the feminine. So it's kind of a little matchup in a way. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to get the general energy here for Geminis. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other placements, and what their general energy is for the month of May 2022. Okay. Oh, right away. So there is a bit of codependency going on here. There's some kind of addiction that could be affecting your romantic life, and that could represent that the addiction could be a relationship addiction. It could be addiction to anything. It could be food or alcohol or drugs even. It could be, if you're a workaholic, that can affect your romantic situation. So this kind of just feels like karmic energy, like that thing that you're having, that the masculine is having trouble conquering or overcoming. But the good news is there's going to be more heart-to-heart conversations happening in May. There's a lot more honesty. There's more depth and more authenticity and realizations, and this will help. It will help. It's almost as if when you're aware of yourself, you go into the present you have presence, you have consciousness and awareness of your actions, then you start to ask yourself the whys of it. You get a little bit deeper. It's almost like some of you might just be having more conversations with yourself or with spirit or with counselors even. And that can help also facilitate conversations with important people like your counterparts. All right, so I'll just leave that one on top, but we'll know that the other one is there. Okay. Now let's see about the Gemini's divine feminines over here. What are the divine feminines' general message here? Some of you could be cusping on Taurus or have Taurus placements. Because I felt, well, that card came out for Taurus too, just so you know. Ooh, but the Gemini feminines over here are falling in love. Sudden feelings that this is the one you have waited and longed for. So if you're not already in love, then you're going to fall in love. But if you are, but you could also be just falling in love again, like just feeling so sure now, above anything else, any other thoughts that you've had, that you feel very sure about this connection, that this is above the other ones. This is your bae. And it happens to twin flames. Twin flames happen to fall in love over and over again. It could be just a new something new that they do that you just suddenly think, oh wow, this guy is so amazing, or this girl is so amazing. I mean, how can I love them anymore? And then you just fall in love again. All right, let's see now. What are the divine masculines feeling in the month of May towards their counterparts, towards the connection, or about themselves? In the month of May, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or other placements. How are they feeling? Ooh, the Moon. The Moon is just like all about feelings. It's like they're feeling feelings. Lots of deep feelings. So they're feeling, they're really getting in touch with their feelings more than anything else. Like there's like a clarity in a sense to their feelings, even though the moon happens to be sometimes about not having clarity. But I feel like that's a misinterpretation of the moon, because the moon is just like a mini sun. It reflects the sun, and the sun is clarity. So the moon is just a different world. It's the subconscious. It's a little bit of the unknown. Sometimes it represents fears or that first step into the unknown. But in a bigger picture, I feel that this is tapping into your subconscious and into your clairvoyance or your clairs, your intuition. Yeah, just really getting connected to your psychic powers and the real truth of the matter, the real true feelings, and not these put upon feelings, these societal mechanisms. This is like your real feelings. Okay, or Gemini's masculine real feelings. Let's see if Vanessa will give us any more clarity on the moon. But the moon, yeah, your moon sign, represents your feelings. It's very magical and mysterious, but it does shine a light, just like the sun shines a light. And it shines a light in the darkness. It's asking you to pay more attention to your inner self. So I think that's what's happening here for the masculines in May, and trusting their instincts when making decisions. The moon affects life on Earth, the tides, and gravity, and all of that. So there's some masculines here that could have have Cancer placements or very strong moon energy that is helping them make these decisions. Okay, make some decisions. Okay, let's see about now the Divine Feminine. What is the Divine Feminine feeling in the month of May towards her counterpart, the connection, or herself? Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What is the Divine Feminine feeling in the month of May? The Eight of Diamonds. Very interesting. So maybe she's feeling like progress is being made. She's feeling like, okay, I think I'm getting there. I'm feeling good about my progress. I'm feeling good about where we're heading. I'm feeling like I am an asset. And maybe she's also feeling like she has special skills that she can use with her divine masculine. She has a special craft. She has a special talent. It's time for now the feminine to put effort and commitment into these goals. And the time that it takes to do these things it may have to be some very specific focus, but I think you're gonna develop and create gems, beautiful pieces, beautiful things. And when it's connected to a twin flame, I just feel like it's all about the effort. You know, what effort you're putting in, you're going to get back in your connection. But I just kind of sense that you might be working with your twin flame. Like you may have similar talents and could create together. You might be showing off your stuff, displaying your talents. All right, let's see about the Gemini's thoughts. So we're a little bit safer place for the Geminis, I guess. What are their thoughts in the Divine Masculine's thought in the month of May towards, maybe not so much. Okay, so there's the thoughts of feeling left out. And then the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords came out at the end of the Taurus reading, and it was a positive card to me. But in this Queen of Swords paired up with the Five of Pentacles, like it looks almost like she's got the snow in her hair and she's got the rain. It could be about the weather, thinking, if this weather would behave, maybe we could get together. Maybe if the weather would behave, I can move to this next phase. But it could also represent a block or interference. This just general feeling of feeling left out in the cold and being blocked and just sort of this harsh energy. So thinking there is a harsh energy here that I don't know how to get over, because I keep thinking about it's almost like so Queen of Swords represents Gemini, which is, could represent you, or could represent the Divine Masculine. It represents Libras and Aquarius and harshness, in the mental plane. So it, to me, feels like somebody, so the reason why I was thinking Libra's other card is justice, and I'm feeling like there's this kind of sense of judgment or justice, just kind of there. It's almost like there's a person here that's decided that they know what's best for everyone involved, and it's almost like they've put the the sword up, thou shalt not pass, this, you can't go here, this is, you know, not allowed, or something like that. So the Five of Pentacles could represent the divine masculine thinking, well, if I defy these orders, then I'll be left out in the cold. Or if I try to take a chance, or if I speak my truth, because this was all about your truth. This is all about the divine masculine's true feelings. And the truth of the matter is within their feelings, but the truth does not seem to be appearing in the thoughts, because in the thoughts there's just a lot of blocking, and just feels like the thoughts are going in a place of lack. Okay, so there's got to be some way to overcome this, right? And so I feel like there is a special Rumi message that came out in my earlier reading today, if you want to check that one out, or depending on where you're watching this, could have been yesterday. But anyway, in the weekly reading and love message from your person, there's a Rumi message in there that speaks of love, about how love, there is a way, you know, there is a way to get past that. There is a way to push through the mountain that seems like a big block. But the thoughts here are that there is no way, I guess. Or the way leads to feeling left out in the cold. Okay, let's see now about the divine feminine, Gemini, sun, moon, rising. How is she feeling? No, not feeling. What is she thinking about the connection, about her counterparts or herself in the month of May? All right. So she's in her head a lot, which is very typical for Gemini. In her head, back and forth, back and forth. Whew, there's no calm. There's just an overthinking. So the solution for the Gemini feminine here is to do anything but think, to do more feeling activities, to enjoy tangible, pleasurable things that takes away from the mind but goes into your body, like into your hands or in your feet, your legs. You know, get out of your mind. Another way is to listen to Eckhart Tolle and find your presence and get into the now and just be, instead of constantly think about things and making decisions. Or, you know what? Make a decision. Fall on your face, but make a decision, because standing at the precipice of a decision is going to just make you go nuts. Make a decision. It may end up, you may feel like it may not work out completely the way you're hoping or expecting, but you made a decision and you can see it through, or you can do your next step, whatever, but just keep following that path and see where it leads. You just never know. It might take you just to the right place that you need to go. All right. So let's see now what the Divine Masculine's hopes and dreams and maybe fears. We got a lot of fear coming out in its head. So what are the Divine Masculines? Is this the one I want to come out? Hopes. Oh, he's hoping for the Empress. Yeah, the Empress is the divine counterpart, his complete woman, his perfect match, the one that balances him. So he is hoping for that, hoping to connect with that. Or the divine masculine could be hoping to connect with his inner Empress as well. You know, the nurturing side. The dream is maybe to see her face to face and look into her pink eyes. But that the Empress is just a very dreamy quality, just a really beautiful, full essence of woman. It's like full circle. It's fulfillment, it's completion of what the divine feminine is, the counterpart, and that's what it is. Okay, so let's see now, what are Gemini's divine feminine, Gemini sun, moon, rising, what are their hopes? Okay, hopes in the month of May for divine feminine is the Page of Crystals. Ooh, so crystals represent, I love her hair too, that's really neat. This kind of gives me Scorpio vibes in a sense, but crystals represents wands, and the Page of Crystals represents the learning energy, the youthful energy, the messenger energy. So messages about wands, which is fire, passion. So I feel that the feminine here might be hoping for like words of affirmation, because it's in the words of affirmation that will help her feel more certain and secure. Even though she doesn't need those words of affirmation, they definitely are helpful. And if you can't get them from your divine masculine, then maybe you can get them in other areas of your life. You know, find things that, take some kind of class and do really well and get an A in something, and then that's kind of your affirmation. It just makes you feel good. So put your mind to a particular goal and see it through to completion, and then you can congratulate yourself. But especially if you do it through school or something like that, you can get a certificate. You can get, somebody else can tell you, hey, you did great. And that feels nice when somebody else does it. I mean, it's not right, and you don't need to get that affirmation from other people, but it definitely is a nice feeling. Honestly, I like it myself very much. All right, let's see now, what are the final actions for Gemini divine masculine in the month of May? Gemini sun, moon, rising, what is there going to be their final actions for May? Ooh. Woo! You get the Sun and the Emperor, so we got a match. Okay. So the masculine is coming to their full power as well. Wow, within a month, that's pretty fast work there. Something incredible has to happen to make this, but the incredible thing is within the sun, I believe. So the sun comes out, and then we have the moon, the sun and the moon. Oh, what beautiful yin yang qualities we have here. The sun and the moon, and the Emperor and the Empress. And this is talking about wonderful news. The sun is a card that puts a positive spin on any situation. It always radiates the whole reading. It's about prosperity and vitality. It brightens any negative cards. So I feel like this is all about solutions. The moon represents the divine feminine, and the sun represents the divine masculine. And so this is just like the fruition of all projects bearing fruit. You know, it's all finally coming to a head. Anything is possible, and you're fully supported. You're going to enjoy this vitality, success, confidence, freedom, joy, celebration, enlightenment. This is like figuring it out. This is definitely solution. Okay, very nice. Let's see now, what is the final outcome for for our divine feminine, Gemini, sun, moon, rising in the month of May. I feel like in general, you have a very work vibe going on. You could be connecting with your divine masculine and working together with them. And even if you're not side by side together, I think he's going to be like your muse, or like the muse to the feminine, and give her all this insight, encouragement. Yeah, it's just like promoting them, pushing them on, making them feel really good, because people are going to take notice, and you're in a power position where you can donate. This could be a donation there could be like an event. There's some kind of celebration, donation celebration, a charity event of some sort maybe. But this ability to have the money to give and to celebrate achievements. So possibly your counterpart's going to be with you while you celebrate the achievements. Even if it's not in person, then definitely in spirit. They will be with you every step of the way. They are your muse. Okay. Let's see now what your charms have to say. Get a few more. Okay. Ooh, we got the ring. So there could be some commitment coming through. We have the number 5. We have the Statue of Liberty. We have twin flames. We have China. We have the Sydney Opera House. That could represent stage and watching shows. And that could be events too. Then we have Christoph, who is the beautiful divine masculine. We have Dobby, your familiar here. We have the safety pin representing, I'm like trying to talk too fast, representing safety. Let's get in a little closer. We have, this is like represents glow up to me. Beautiful ruby. Oh, wedding bells, the anchor, stability. Oh, 2 candy canes. You guys are mirroring candy canes. These 2 candy canes are making a heart. Oh yeah, and then you also have the wheel that says love, 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 love. So it's like a cycle. Oh my gosh, you guys. May, we're going to have a Mercury in retrograde, and communication, clear communication is going to be real important, but I think that you're going to come through fine with this. There could be some cord cutting going on, and the stocking, for some reason, because of the little cross, it just makes me think of a first aid kit a little bit. But I feel like that just represents gifts, gifts and things that you treasure. And yeah, I just want you to see the candy canes, how they turned into a heart there. Yeah. Oh, this is really nice. And okay, yeah, the little hanger represents to me like getting the nice things like lingerie, or if you're going to some baby shower or something like that, getting like a little gift for a baby, like small clothes. But this to me represents small clothes, like lingerie or undies, bras, things like that. So it's time to upgrade those things in your life. And then you have the feather. The feather is messages from spirit, could be from your angels. Sometimes they drop little feathers here and there to tell you that they're nearby and they care and they want you to feel good. All right, before we go, we're going to get a little Scrabble. Let's see if we get any good messages. Okay, we have... Oh, do we have make? Oh, we do. We have make. We have UV. Maybe I should. Let's get a couple more. We have W. And G. That didn't help too much. Well, I feel like, and landed on the feminine side, I feel like it's time for you to make something. You know, you're using your talents somehow. You have wedding. You have wed. All right, you guys, if you see anything, oh, you also have mom, so maybe mom is like a, for some of you, your mom, you call her mom. And VA could be Virginia. Also, yeah, some of these could represent states, maybe. All right. But just take that and go with that, and whatever you see in there, please feel free to comment below if you see any special words that jump out at you. 'Cause sometimes I don't always see them, but I'd love to hear what you have to say. And I'll talk to you later, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. And go watch the other zodiac signs, all your other placements in your chart. All right, I'll see you there.